Falling objects are a major hazard in our industry as we handle thousands of pieces of equipment at height every day across the country. Through our first report card system, we have seen a number of near misses. There are simple things we can do to eliminate or minimise the chance of falling objects and the risks they possess. Always ensure there's an isolated area below where the scaffolders are working. Nobody should be able to access this area. If a chain is formed, it should be set up in a progressive diagonal format. This ensures if an item is dropped, it will always fall to an isolated area.
Vertical chains are not good practice, as if an item is dropped, all men in the chain are at risk, particularly the men receiving gear on the ground. This vertical setup also severely overloads the bay, as layer is rated for 675 kgs max. For example, 7 workers in a chain in one bay is overloaded.
If it is not possible to isolate the area below where the scaffolders are working, use catch fans and gantries to ensure that if something were to drop, it is safely collected. Always ensure toe boards are installed before any equipment is stacked on a platform. Toe boards must only be removed at the last minute, directly before the last handrail, and only if the platform is clear of any equipment. Check all scaffold platforms for builders' materials before dismantling. It is common for building materials to be left on the scaffold by the contractors. Check before starting the dismantle and either safely remove the objects or stop work and alert the contractor and ask for them to be removed. All tools must be tethered at all times on all jobs. This is the best way to absolutely eliminate the chance of dropped tools. It is the scaffolder's responsibility to check the tethers each day and see his supervisor immediately if any need replacing. Plan how the gear is to be moved up and down the scaffold. You must never throw or drop items. A rope and wheel must be used as a last resort. Better ways to move gear safely at height are hoists or internal building elevators. These contain materials and also reduce the impact of wind on lifting operations. Wind is a major hazard throughout New Zealand, great for our sailors but not for our scaffolders. Gear left on sites should be avoided to eliminate the risk of it being blown around. If this can't be avoided, robust controls must be put in place to deal with this hazard. All gear should be stacked neatly and strapped together. Large items that catch the wind like plywood need particular attention. Don't get complacent when the weather is calm, because as we all know, it can change dramatically and quickly.
If we use these controls effectively, we will reduce and eliminate the possibility of a serious incident.
Dropped items are a serious hazard that we create.
So it's our responsibility to do everything we can to control it.
So remember, think and plan ahead when working at heights. Look after yourself, your workmates, and ensure that your work doesn't affect the health and safety of unsuspecting contractors or members of the public. Thanks for doing your bit to stop the drops.